G'day guys, welcome to this week's episode of Simply Fit, and we are 12 weeks out now from the Season B first competition being the ENP in Adelaide, September 16th. So 12 weeks out for the team, really exciting. Now's the time when you start to see real good changes and your momentum of the dieting starts to kick through. We've been dieting for 8 weeks or so now, and it's just starting to come all together and get leaner, and everyone's starting to feel it, and we're going really well. So that being said, first things first, I'll get myself out the way real quickly. Everything's going smoothly, having one cheat meal a week still. My body weight as of a couple of days ago was 95.5 kilograms, probably the best composition I've been at this weight. My goal was to grow my legs, which everyone wants bigger legs, and being so tall, it's hard to get thick legs and good legs. So my goal has really been to smash the legs. I think I've put on a little bit of size in them, which is contributing to the extra weight. As an example, this time, 12 weeks out from the last comps, I was probably 89 kilos or so, but I started at a lighter weight. So as I said, I went to 110 kilos. I'm down to 95 at the moment. I'll probably get down into the mid 80s again, but feeling good, training good, mentally good, no issues with dieting. My daily calories roughly around about 2,500 a day, proteins around about 250 grams a day, carbs around about 130 grams a day, and my fats around about 50 grams. So obviously then the cheat meal, I'll double those calories in the day for that big meal and really spike the metabolism and give your body a bit of a shock and catapult it to next week. So that's me out the way. I had a couple of changes since the last update. Emily won't be competing in Season B. She's decided to give this season a miss and to move on and either do Season A or Season B next year. So that's just what happens in bodybuilding and physique competing in general. You have to really have your heart into it to diet, and if you're not 100% committed, there's no point trying to diet and put yourself through the rigors of a calorie deficit if you're not truly feeling it. So Emily wasn't feeling it. She's going to take a break and she's going to focus on next year, and we'll see what happens. We have Evren. So Evren's, again, 12 weeks out, fantastic. She's 98% ready to go as we speak. Basically with her, it's just a mental game now of keeping her confident that she's going to get on stage. Everyone's a little different in their mindset, and being Evren's first competition, like everybody else, she overthinks things and wants to keep pushing hard where it's time to put the brakes on sometimes and just let your body relax. But she's doing awesome, does everything you ask, diets hard, trains hard, does extra cardio, does extra posing. So she's doing fantastic. We took some posing with Evren and Kate this morning, which I'll put up in the B-roll. And then going on to Kate. So Kate's going to be doing bikini. She's destroying the posing. She's awesome. So she's really, really conditioning herself. Her posing confidence is getting higher. Her stage presence, we've been working on all the transitions. I need to go see Terry in Adelaide to get a bit of pointers for the girls with their transitions and their actual bikini walks, but Kate's doing fantastic. Nothing wrong with her training at all. Her diet's fantastic and her mindset's really strong too. So I haven't actually seen Kate falter as yet. So possibly as we get closer, the nerves will kick in, and that's when it's my role to just calm everybody down. Courtney's dieting. She's really busy with her other job, so I don't see her as often here. I believe she may be competing in fitness. I need to touch base with her and just confirm that. But as of this morning, I heard she might be doing fitness instead of figure this year. So again, it's a personal choice what category you fall into and where you want to compete. So she, by all accounts, is dieting hard, training hard at her other job, and taking every day as it comes, and we'll move forward to the comp in 12 weeks, and we'll see how it all turns out. I've got Nick, who wants to do NatBod, that's 7 weeks past ENP, so we've still got 19 weeks. Nick's doing really well. Again, the mindset thing needs a bit of work. He's a little bit hesitant of himself and under talks himself, and he needs a bit of reassurance, but he's doing really well. I think as we're getting closer and everyone's starting to get leaner. He is getting his mindset of being more strict. But again, like everyone, Nick's very lean anyway, so he doesn't have to do too much to get to stage. He's doing really well. Georgia. So I forgot to mention Georgia in the last one, and she is absolutely killing this prep. So she's just a quiet achiever. She's going to be doing bikini or fitness. I don't know where she's going to fall into, but she's most likely aiming for NatBod in November. But I want to try to get her up before NatBod in an actual bikini, because NatBod for the women is more the sportswear, which looks cool, but she'll look really good in a bikini. She's dieting super hard. People that work with her say that she's really, really strict to her diet. She's looking awesome. Her stomach's nice and tight at the moment. Waist is tiny. Hamstrings are awesome. Everything's just, the whole package is coming together really well with Georgia. So I'm really happy with what she's done, and she's doing it all pretty much by herself. Like, I guide her, but you know, she's only here once a week to train, and she's smashing it. Kelly, same as Georgia. Don't know whether she's going to do bikini or fitness. It's sort of in the air, because both their bodies are very similar. I'm looking forward to seeing those two on stage together, because they're very, very similar body shapes and condition and size. They're kind of mirror images of each other. So Kelly's, again, smashing it. She's really good. She's dieting hard. She's feeling good. She has her up and down days like everybody else, but then she's got past that point where your diet's kicking in. You don't think you're looking as good as what you actually look. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. The mirror is playing tricks, and that's when people give up and they go back to a regular diet and they lose all their progress. So Kelly's had a couple of those moments where she's faltered and thinks that she's going backwards, but she's stuck to the diet and continued on. Rowan. Now, Rowan's really good. My goal for him is to get him up for NatBod. His goal is to do NatBod, but he's just taking it every week as it comes. So he's really locked in with his diet. He's going really well, like everybody else. He's just a little bit sure of what he'll look like on stage. He's a bit hesitant, where I think if he comes to the comps beforehand, whether it be E&P or A&B in Melbourne or the Tasmania NBA, he can see what the other competitors look like up close, so he can kind of put himself and see if he stacks up or not. But he's doing really well. His lower body's awesome. His fitness in general has gone through the roof. So without even competing, if he just diets and gets in the best shape of his life, he's already won, because he's just looking awesome. Braden. So Braden's, again, he's going to compete in NatBod. He's all over it. He knows how to diet. He knows what he's got to do. We've started his prep now at 20 weeks out from NatBod, maybe last weekend. Our goal is to get him shredded for this comp. So he's been in good condition, but he wants to get that next level. So we're really pulling out all the stops. We're going to be dieting hard. We're going to be pushing the cardio, pushing the weights up and the intensity up. Excited to see what Braden looks like. He's working on his posing. So he's going to be really good. That'll be in NatBod, as I said, in 17 weeks, whatever that is, or 19 weeks from now. And that's everybody that I can think of off the top of my head. Again, like all my videos, I just do this on the fly. I don't have notes. I don't have people's names written down. I just kind of come down here, talk crap for 5 minutes to the camera, go back to the computer, edit it, chuck it up, and forget about it. So I think that's everybody. If I forgot anybody, sorry, but you'll be up next time. Again, just with the plans for everybody, we're doing a couple of trial peak weeks for different people. So Kate's doing a bit of a depletion / peak week this week to see how her body handles extra water and low carbs, and then the carb up. The other guys will do it as we go through, but I'm not that I'm not that crucial on that stage. I just think that if we monitor the way we're looking and we're tracking in the right direction, we don't change too much. And then my role, like I said earlier on in the videos, is to keep everybody calm, because the nerves kick in, stress kicks in, cortisol's released. Your mind plays tricks on you. Everything gets a bit, crazy. So my role is just to keep everybody calm, and the calmer you are, the better results you're going to get. And we need to remember that we're not professionals at this. We're amateurs having a good time at the amateur level, and we are going to a competition filled with other people like us that right now they're dieting, they're doing the cardio, they're losing sleep because they're hungry. They're all the things that we're going through, they're going through as well, and it's our job to do the same as these other people, and just show up in the best we can. So everyone says they work harder than everybody else and all this rubbish. I think everyone's got their own level of work ethic they put into this, and it's up to you how much you put into how much you get out. So main thing is keeping calm is the key. So that's it, guys. Hopefully this got a little good update. The B-roll with the footage from some training and some posing will be there. And until next time, guys, keep flexing.